Hello guys, NinjaLllama here, playing on Minecraft server. I've been on this server for, I don't know, a couple weeks now. Getting pretty settled in. We've got all the basics set up. Just finished a little fountain here. I like it. I think I like the design, how the water flows. There's our humane animal pens, pits. Got finished that the other day, part of the castle. I'm eventually going to extend this all the way around this elevated area to kind of enclose the little watchtower, the beacon, and the creeper statue. The beacon's really nice, gives you speed too when you're close to it. Got the nether portal hidden in the base of the creeper here. From far away you can't really see the entrance. I just have it kind of right here. From both sides it's hard to see. Then let's go inside. There's the portal. Need to decorate this though. Tired of the grass. You have to, oh, better put my armor on. Have to be careful. I've had a problem with creepers spawning in here and then going through the portal, so when I teleport into my nether hub area I just explode as soon as I load, and blows a bunch of holes in the floor and knocks the portal out. And, it's a hassle. There's a skylight to the main base. We're headed in there in a second. Got a little house that I just recently built. Not too crazy about the roof. I think it blends in too much. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit, but other than that I like it. Got a nice little upstairs area with a bed and some just basic stuff. Chest, ender pearls just right now. Ender chest, common stuff that I use a lot. Couch, little fireplace with a clock. Change that. There's some future building going on over there, and over there, as you can see. Got the creeper image coming in the doorway. Doors are a little messed up in this update though. They run in the new snapshot, and some of the bugs haven't been worked out yet. You can see the creeper decor continues. It's a pretty common element in some of my builds. I like it. These, I used to have them just recessed a block, and that looked really good, but I was getting actual creepers spawning inside these, and because the light level was so low through the vines, I guess, and so I had to add all these iron bars to stop creepers from spawning in there and jumping out. I need to redo that. I really don't like it. I got a little pickaxe. Got my storage room up here. This is probably one of my favorite rooms that I've done so far. Basically my general setup while I get the rest of the base going. Got the anvil and enchanting table, ender chest. Got some extra storage on stuff like cobble that I use a lot. Hide another one down there without messing the look up. Then I created this little like park nature area that I'm going to continue on out to the ravine down there. Right now I'm using for lighting the torch under a bush here, but I wish there was another way, because it looks good when you're down here, I think, but then when you're up on the balcony or something you can kind of see the flame sticking through, and I don't like that much. But may change the fireplace. Not sure how I feel about that either, but I think I like this furnace room. I got a bunch of chests with some coal and some blaze rods for fuel. Got some stone in here right now. I'd like to, with the addition of the hoppers, is to have it to where these automatically fill up with coal. Like I'll just go through a little service door or a trap door somewhere and fill up some chests, and it'll keep them stocked for me, so I save a little bit of time. Just a little project. I'd like to have it rigged up so that way when stuff was smelted, or stuff was in here or smelted, the light would turn on above or below each furnace. I'm going to be fiddling with that idea with the new comparators to see if I can get that to work out. Speaking of redstone, this is just some basic stuff in the background, just a little block switcher that pulses when you step on it to bring a crafting table up. I'm going to work this so this pressure plate sits right above this piston, so or actually right next to it, so that way when we trigger it we'll be standing right in front of the the crafting bench that'll come up. Maybe put that somewhere. Speaking of redstone, when I first started playing Minecraft back in early beta, the big thing was building rail stations, and I had, I mean, it was a fairly large building, like a 50 by 50, and it had like 3 levels, and the lower 2 were for redstone and mine carts. And back then, you didn't have booster tracks or anything, so you had to use, you know, actually booster carts, which is a cart that was continually moving that would hit your cart and propel you through, which it got fairly complicated at times, especially when you had a rail station like I did, where you had it support up to 16 carts, and it would load it into these bays and keep track of which ones had carts in them. And then you would press a button and a booster cart would be dispatched to bring that cart up to the top level where you were standing so you could get in. And then you'd push a button and another booster cart would come along a track next to you, and you would shoot off into the distance, you know, to your destination. And then, you know, as I got on this server, I thought, well, I wonder, you know, if I could do that. And then, well, you look into the mechanics of it, and the equivalent of all that stuff I did is this. Boop. It's effective, but it turns rail stations into just a building thing and not really a big redstone contraption like they were, which is nice in one faction, but I like to mess around with the redstone a little bit. I like this room. Put some mushrooms down in this mycelium. Got a nice random pattern going on. Oh goodness, I put one red mushroom over there a while back. Now I've got a mushroom forest going on back here. I head up these steps. This room is the one that I'm currently working on. This is where all my starter farms are, just to get me up and going. I'm going to eventually move all these out to their own buildings because I have plans for this room. Oh, I need to harvest these pumpkins. I'm building a slime farm, and I'm using these to make jack-o'-lanterns for lighting in the floors. May see that in a later video. I plan on moving all these out, like I was saying, and then I'm going to turn this into an automatic brewing room. I'm torn between 2 ideas. I can't decide if I want to have one big machine where you select what ingredients, what you want, and then press a button and it'll dispense them and brew that potion, and every time you hit the button it'll brew those potions again and keep putting them in the chest as long as you keep pushing the button. Or have several small stations that produce like only one type of potion, and they'll keep a chest full so much by the use of a comparator, and when it gets low it'll automatically brew more, so I'll always have a supply of my most used potions, like splash healing, swiftness, you know, that kind of thing. Not sure which one I'm going to go with yet. First I need to get these guys out of here, and also this will give time for the actual 1.5 to come out, because I've been doing some stuff in the past when the hoppers first came out, and I did a bunch of stuff, and then it was basically overwritten when they made the hoppers a little smarter, so I may wait a little bit to do the brewing stand, but that's coming on pretty good. I'm gonna do that next, but I'm thinking about putting up these videos pretty regularly, especially, you know, if I get people liking them, then I'll put them up more and more regularly. But right now it's just I don't know, probably once a week kind of thing or something like that. I think I'm planning on putting the farms over in that direction, because there's a big there's a big open plain where that river winds through. I went ahead and I took some TNT, and it was just patchy river, and I went through and blew out the bottom in some of these areas, and then filled it in so that way it would have a more continuous flow throughout. It goes all the way around, and it connects back to the ocean on the far side over there towards the slime farm. But that was just a quick server tour of what's going on right now. Plan on expanding this and getting into some neat redstone contraptions and